Hello students, in this video I'll extend the summary writing by giving some points to remember, and also business correspondence, how it is summarized. In business situations, correspondence on subject extending over months or even years is sometimes summarized. To enable quick understanding, this is done. Here is a specimen abstract of some business correspondence. See, you have to do any correspondence regarding your business or trade, you can correspond the summarizing your matter. 15th March 2011, Mr. Sanat Kumar, Under Secretary in the Home Ministry, asked for a transfer from Delhi to Mumbai to be with his mother, being treated at Tata Memorial for cancer. So this is one thing. 20th April 2011, the Deputy Secretary put up the request to the Additional Secretary for a quick decision on the matter. The Additional Secretary retired on 31st March without responding to the letter. 2nd August, Mr. Kumar wrote to the Deputy Secretary to find out if a decision had been taken with regard to his request, and explaining that he was having to travel every weekend to Mumbai to see his mother, whose condition was deteriorating. This is a continuation of that correspondence. 19 September 2011, the Deputy Secretary's assistant wrote to explain that the matter would be pending with the office of the Additional Secretary until the new official took charge. 1st November 2011, the new Additional Secretary cleared the transfer of Mr. Kumar to Mumbai. 18th November, the Deputy Secretary informed Mr. Kumar that his request for transfer to Mumbai was accepted and that he would receive a transfer order in 2 days time. 25th November 2011, Mr. Kumar wrote to the Deputy Secretary complaining about the inordinate delay in dispatch of his transfer letter. 27th November 2011, transfer order dispatched. The originals of the letter abstracted here would run to 4 or 5 pages. Every letter has 4 to 5 pages, and here if you copy the all original letters, it would run 4 to 5 pages, but it is summarized here. But the Home Secretary wanted to know only the main points, so an abstract was prepared for it. So this is summarizing the business correspondence. Points to remember. Here are some other important points to remember about summarizing. Write the summary in your own words, making sure that you have covered all the main points of the original. Don't add any detail or content not found in the original. The organization of the summary should match that of the original by following the order and the importance given to the main points and the subpoints. The summary should have the same tone as the original, and it should not reflect the author's attitude towards the subject. See, when you are the author of that summary, and you should not reflect your attitude in that. Make use of connectives to make your summary coherent. Examples can be omitted except where they help the reader to understand a point better, in which case limit them to just 1 or 2 typical examples. Sentences in direct speech can be omitted, or with essential be changed to indirect speech. Tables and diagrams included in the original are omitted. Likewise, examples and quotations are left out unless required by the context. The language of a precis should be free from slang and colloquial expressions. It must be simple, concise, and direct. Avoid using idiomatic phrases or fixed expressions. These are the points to bear in mind while doing the exercise of summary writing. There are some exercises given in your passage. You have to develop the into a summary about 75 words. Words in text, number of ways to find out. Um, Read the passage below and write a summary that is of a third of the original. It should be one third of the original. I'll read out the passage for you. You can find it in the textbook. You practice following the points and the steps given in the beginning. In the interview, the board evaluates the level of your leadership and your personality traits from the answers you give or the responses you make, and also the manner in which you present your answers to the questions posed to you. An interview thus being a purposeful conversation, a lot of depends on your ability to speak, express your thoughts, and convey your ideas clearly, crisply, and convincingly. It is also important to bear in mind that the fact the IAS or any other important employment interview is not mere a question and answer session. It is, as already pointed out above, a structured conversation where the candidate is required to do the bulk of the talking. For most of the questions posed by the board, there may not be anything like the right answer. The board there maybe the board is interested in your comments, views, attitudes, and reactions. The way, the manner in which you put across or present your views or ideas. Therefore, assume importance. It assumes importance. The board members observe your reaction and response after creating a situation for you by asking a question. In other words, the board confronts you with a question to which you have to react in one way or the other. You will win and succeed if you react in a positive and purposeful manner. So exactly it is 217 words and you have to reduce it by 75 words. So we make the points, organize your summary, then don't omit unnecessary details, then check whether the summary covers everything that is there in the text, and language should be like precise, use connectives, and then finally write in your own sentences by using following points, and it should come to 75 words. This is one exercise. Second one, choose a passage from 500 words from of your textbook. Any paragraph. It should have 500 words, and write a thesis of 165 words and an abstract of 50 words. So this is the exercise prescribed for you. You can try you before you go to the before you write the exams, you have to practice all these exercises. So then in your exams your summary writing will be perfect, because you have practiced according to the guidance and given, and according to the points for writing summary. If you follow perfectly, your summary will be good exercise, and it will be a good presentation. Okay, thank you. That comes to the end of summary writing.